So if you're growing milkweed for monarch butterflies, and monarch butterflies have to have milkweed, it is the only plant on which they lay their eggs and the only plant their caterpillars can eat. But growing milkweed from seed in your yard can be a little tricky, and you have to know what it's going to look like over the process of a couple of years. This is a plant that's in its third year. I grew it from seed. It's going to flower here very soon. It's pretty tall. It's about 3 feet tall. But I want to show you the stages for growing it from seed at home. Right next to it, I have a plant that I planted just last year. It's about 2 feet tall, and I don't think it's going to flower, but there's a pretty significant difference in the height of these two plants. So again, that's 3 years. This is 2 years, and maybe I'll get one flower. And I want to show you what they look like in their first year, because they look so different that you might not even recognize that you're looking at a milkweed plant. These are some of my flower and herb planters. I reuse boxes that had pinball machines in them. All right, here is a milkweed plant that I grew from seed this spring, just like all my vegetables. The leaves seem to be a lot thinner. They're not very fuzzy. I mean, maybe it looks like a milkweed plant, but you might just mistake it for something you don't want to be growing. This will not flower in its first year. So that gives you a good idea on being patient to get some milkweed established in your yard, and hopefully you won't make a mistake of pulling out a first year plant that doesn't look like you think it should look like.